Audience retention.
Number one thing is like retaining as many people as possible. It's hurt my retention.
I would just obsess, study retention chart.
Most small YouTube creators don't get this. Retention is crucial for making videos go viral. Check this out. I've got two videos here. One with low retention, pulling in only 11K views. The other, with high retention, blew up to over 7 million views. As you see, retention isn't just a nice to have. It's essential for viral success. But don't just take my word for it. Mr. Beast, one of the biggest names in YouTube, says it himself. Let's hear it straight from him.
I mean, when you really boil it down to the people who are watching, just think about it. Like, what do you think YouTube wants? Like, to me, I think YouTube just wants people to click on a video and watch it, right? I mean, that's how they get their ad revenue. That's how they keep viewers happy and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure comments, like, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they want you to click, watch the video, click, watch a video, and just do that as long as...
Exactly. All YouTube wants is for people to click on your video and stay glued to it as long as possible. We already covered getting those clicks in Chapter 1. Now it's time to dive into the secrets of keeping your viewers locked in. Welcome to Chapter 2, how to boost your retention and keep your viewers hooked from start to finish. Alright, I'm gonna break this down as simply as possible. What really keeps your viewers hooked are your script and visuals, so I've split this into 3 parts: the hook, the middle, and the end. Each one plays a huge role in keeping viewers locked in. Let's start with the hook, where you grab their attention in those first crucial seconds. So your thumbnail and title have set the expectation, so right at the start, repeat that key phrase from the title and try to match the visuals from the thumbnail. This way, viewers instantly know they're getting exactly what they clicked for and they're not being clickbaited. For example, take this Mr. Beast video. Right at the start, he says exactly what's in the title.
I'm going to attempt to spend the next 7 days in solitary confinement. Seal me up. Bye, Jimmy. Hopefully I don't go insane.
And the visuals perfectly match the thumbnail. The same orange jumpsuit, the same padded room, and even the colors are consistent. This reassures viewers that they're getting exactly what they clicked for and keeps them hooked. Of course, you don't always have to just repeat your title word for word, but you do need to capture the essence. For example, if you're teaching something, showing the results up front works way better than simply restating the title. Let's check out this example from our boy Isaac, known for making every video go viral. The title is How I Actually Make Viral Shorts, and here's the intro.
My Shorts channel has over 20 million views and many viral videos, but
Notice how he immediately shows that he has over 20 million views on his Shorts channel. He doesn't just talk about success, he shows it. This is powerful because it cuts out all the bullshit and delivers the results viewers are looking for. Now I bet this wouldn't hit as hard if he just said, I know how to go viral. But by showing those 20 million views right away, he makes you stop and pay attention. That's the lesson here. If you're teaching something, it's always better to show results first. Like, if you're teaching how to pick up girls, start by showing yourself doing it. Hi.
You're too short, sorry.
Or if it's about fitness, show a transformation photo. People want proof before they invest their time. In simple words, if your content is more about entertainment, focus on matching the visuals from your thumbnail, repeating the key phrase from your title, and bringing in high energy to keep viewers engaged. But if your content is more about teaching or tutorials, start by showing quick, clear results. This not only grabs attention, but also builds trust, proving you know your stuff and your video delivers what it promises. And if you don't have results to show, then you're just clickbaiting people. And trust me, viewers can see right through that. Oh, by the way, your intro shouldn't be longer than 20 seconds. Seriously, the largest dropout happens during the hook, so you've got to jump into the action as soon as possible. For example, here's Mr. Beast jumping straight into the action.
I have built the most deadly obstacle course in the world, and my friend Mac here is attempting to complete it without falling 200 feet to the ground. Whenever you're ready, Mac. First jump, he's about to do it!
It took him just 12 seconds to deliver on the promise of his title. No bullshit, just straight to the point. Jumping into action means different things depending on your content. For Mr. Beast, jumping into action means diving straight into his first challenge or big experience. But for teaching or tutorial videos, it could be getting to your first point or step. The goal is to deliver what they came for before they even think about leaving. Now that we've got their attention with the hook, it's time to move to the heart of your video. While the hook sees the biggest drop-offs, the middle is where you risk losing the momentum. The middle isn't just filler, it's where you deliver on the promise of your title and thumbnail. But it's not just about giving information, it's about how you give it. Clear and easy to follow. That's exactly what your middle section should be. You don't want to overwhelming your audience with too much at once. Break things down step by step. And most importantly, don't be boring. Let me show you an example of a solid middle section.
on the Shorts right now. I'll be back soon. So after 3 hours of serious research, here's the new spell. Now let's get to work. This was the first mistake I was making in my old videos. And if you can't make a viral short, that's probably what you're missing as well. If you have a bad video idea, you can't make it go viral, no matter how good you write your script or edit.
Notice how Isaac lays out his viral recipe 2.0 step by step, keeping it clear, engaging, and easy to follow. This keeps his audience engaged without feeling lost. Now things Isaac does to make sure they're never boring. He doesn't linger too long on one point. He keeps things moving. His next level editing every transition and cut keeps you engaged. And his script and delivery, they're sharp, energetic, and perfectly on point. So in simple word, learn some basic editing. You don't need to be on Isaac's level, just enough to keep things flowing. I mean, I'm not on Isaac's level, but you're still here, right? And most importantly, master the art of storytelling. And best way to do that is think of your script as storytelling.
But bro, I'm not good at storytelling.
Oh, then you need to be. Get ChatGPT to help you out. For example, if part of your script feels like it's boring or missing something, just paste it into ChatGPT and ask it to make it funny, thrilling, dramatic, or whatever vibe you think it's missing. But remember, even the best script won't work if your delivery falls flat. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it. Whether it's adding energy to your voice, timing your pauses just right, or throwing in a quick visual to make your point clear and engaging, delivery is everything. But don't stress too much about this. It comes with time and experience. The more you create, the more natural your delivery will feel. While those tips work great for faceless content like Isaac's videos, let's shift gears to talk about where you're actually on camera, whether it's tutorials, entertainment, or something in between. And for this, we'll look at Mr. Beast as an example.
Normally, because we're working on so many videos at once, I'm usually like incredibly stressed. As of right now, I don't really feel that stressed at all, but I feel a ton of anxiety because I have this severe FOMO that I'm missing tons of cool stuff going on in the world. It's weird. It's a different emotion that I'm used to.
In Mr. Beast's middle section, he delivers exactly what the video's about, but there's extra steps he takes to make sure this part stays anything but boring. The first technique he uses is switching to a different camera angle every 2 to 3 seconds.
To eat that ice cream. It would have been nice to have edible parts of the meal, but guess I'll just be hungry again. Normally,
he switches 5 times in just 7 seconds. His constant change keeps the visuals dynamic and the viewer's attention locked in. Let's hear from Mr. Beast himself on this dynamic switch and why it works.
If I just talk to a camera for 10 seconds without a cut, like a lot of people will just like get bored or they'll lose interest.
That's right, Mr. Beast's cutting mate.
But bro, I only have one camera.
No problem. You can still keep things dynamic by zooming in and out between clips. It's a simple trick that even big YouTubers like Amon Godzi use. The second technique he uses is adding a side story, and here's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard with a single storyline if you're doing like a double-digit minute video to just have that one thing grip their entire attention throughout the whole video and pay off at the end. So typically, if you're doing a longer video, you should introduce like a side story and like you should have some plan halfway through, like to re-engage them so they don't just get bored.
And here it is in action.
I'm going to attempt to spend the next 7 days in solitary confinement. Seal me up. Bye, Jimmy.
This is the main concept of the video. Here's the side story he adds.
They sent an empty tray.
He's about to freak out.
I don't feel bad at all.
This is what he gets.
I bet every dollar in my bank account. Carl just showed up.
No way! You hungry, Jimmy?
Okay, now side stories might not fit perfectly with the kind of videos you make, but there's an alternative. For example, I'm using these Mr. Beast clips and this guy.
Oh, hi, bro.
As variety, this would also work on talking head video. Find a way to mix in something outside your main concept. Get creative, my dude. The next technique is used by both Mr. Beast and Isaac, and I think it's one of the most important ones that very few creators talk about: balancing high energy and low energy moments. For example, in Mr. Beast's $1 versus $50,000 experience video, he starts with super high energy, hyping up what viewers can expect. Then he moves through the first 2 experiences, followed by a low energy moment like exploring a jungle, and then jumps to the high energy zero gravity experience. Here's Isaac doing something similar. He starts with high energy, sharing how he has a 20 million plus YouTube Shorts channel, but recently hasn't been getting views. And now he's on a mission to hit 1 million views again. Then this happens.
What day is it?
It's August 7, 2023.
We need to find Isaac.
Notice how the background music slowed down, the talking pace shifted. Isaac mostly achieves this shift with his background music, using loud, energetic tracks for high energy moments and softer, quieter music for the low energy parts. Mr. Beast, on the other hand, takes a slightly different approach. For high energy moments, he pairs loud background music with exciting challenges or experiences, often speaking loudly to match the intensity. For low energy moments, he usually explaining things, speaking in a normal tone with quieter music in the background. In simple words, don't keep the same energy level throughout the whole video. Avoid having all high energy at the start or all low energy at the end. Instead, mix it up. Start with high energy, then switch to low, and go back up again like a roller coaster. This will keep your retention line as flat as possible until the very end. But see that drop right there? That's the second place most creators lose viewers. Don't worry, I'm about to show you how to stop that from happening. Endings must deliver a big payoff, whether it's funny, wholesome, or dramatic, and they should always end on a high note, leaving viewers satisfied and glad they stayed till the end. Take Mr. Beast's $1 to $500,000 experience video. He ends it with a big payoff, standing on the Burj Khalifa and delivering a powerful speech about stepping outside your comfort zone. And the background music perfectly matches the vibe, making the moment feel huge. I mean, tell me you're not satisfied. You don't need to stand on the Burj Khalifa like Mr. Beast to deliver a big payoff, but ending on a high note, that's non-negotiable. Now let's see how Isaac wraps up his teaching and tutorial style video.
So, did it get 1 million views? No, it didn't. Because it got 2 million. After all that research, scripting, and editing, the formula actually worked.
Notice how he actually applied the same formula and got millions of views. I mean, what's a better ending than showing proof that his formula works? Okay, let's watch the rest of the ending.
However, the last short I published was 1 month ago. Views are going down again. The channel is losing traction. I need to break this cycle. But I guess this time I'm not alone. So, let's do it one last time.
Isaac ends his video with a wholesome moment, admitting his recent videos haven't been performing well, a perfect callback to how he started.
But my recent shorts aren't really doing well. Most of them stuck after getting that first a few thousand views, again and again and again. I need to break this cycle. So
then he says,
I need to break this cycle. But I guess this time I'm not alone. So, let's do it one last time.
Since his shorts channel is about Marvel, he ties it to the iconic Avengers Endgame scene where every hero unites to fight Thanos. And that wholesome music, it adds the perfect emotional punch. So in simple words, you want to end your video on a high note. For entertainment videos, deliver a big payoff, something funny, wholesome, or dramatic that leaves viewers satisfied. For teaching and tutorial style videos, wrap up with proof that your method works or a call to action that inspires viewers to take the next step. Alright, here's one last tip. After your video is done, show it to your friends. Watch for moments when they lose interest. Check their phone, or stop paying attention. Then go back and cut those parts out. And that's how you keep viewers locked in and your retention sky high. And that's a wrap. But here's the twist.